Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have my Black Friday Root Pretty purchase first impressions, and I have a lot of new stuff that I'm gonna try today, and I'm gonna share my honest opinion with you. And if you never heard of Root Pretty before, it's a non-toxic skincare and beauty. I will say everything they do now, from shampoo to body care, makeup, skincare, a lot of good stuff. They even have a spa open, and they did a new line of conscious clothing. So yeah, I guess this company is expanding. I wouldn't call it small anymore. They are also giving back. 1% of their proceeds are going to charity, and they are trying to make an effort into, I noticed in the past year, going towards zero waste, which is very much appreciated. So I have here some products that I purchased, and then they had a gift with purchase. It was some skincare products, a new unreleased Bakukyol, I'm not sure if I pronounced this correct, and vitamin E serum. And they had a lip balm in a new cardboard tube, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I'm very excited to have this. And this is their very, I guess you hear about this all the time, their Wonder Lip, and this is in peppermint, and it smells really good. So I'm gonna take the stuff out of my box and show you what I got, and then we're gonna get into playing. So there was the gift with purchase. If you purchased, I believe, $150, that was the gift included. I have their new Wonder foundation. They just released, and it's in a cardboard tube also, and this is in W3. So I'm excited to try this first time today. We're gonna play with this, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about this. And then I got their new, I will say new to me, I wanted to try for a while, their shampoo bar and conditioner. Sometimes they were kind of sold out, or I don't know why I kept hesitating. I have so many products, but yeah, I got this to try, and very excited to try this. And I'm gonna put my reviews on the blog as soon as I do this. And this is what it looks like. This is the shampoo bar, and actually it smells really nice, actually kind of like grapefruit, I think. And then we have the conditioner bar. It's very cute, actually, this cute pink color. Doesn't smell too much, I guess, nothing too strong or bothering. Okay, and let's see what else I got here. I wanted to get their liquid eyeliner for such a long time, but I still had my 100% pure liquid eyeliner, but I wanted to transition to this one because it's kind of similar in a way, but this one, it's in glass tube, and I prefer that because even though I think the tube, I think 100% pure has all these recycled containers. They don't specify anywhere about that. Sometimes I hear it in their emails that they sent out. But yeah, I wanted to transition, I guess, in glass, because anything that it's in contact with plastic, it gets BPA contaminated, unless it's BPA free. But yeah, I guess I want to just avoid that, so I went for the glass one. So we're gonna play with this, and I'm gonna tell you more about it in a second. And then we have here eyeshadow primer, the Pretty Paint, little cute packaging here that I wanted to try. Now, one thing that I will complain about these containers, as cute as they are, zero waste, they have a plastic label. So plastic is still plastic. The label is plastic. I'm not sure if you can recycle this tiny label. It does show there is recyclable on the packaging. As you can see in that tiny little corner, you see that triangle that it shows that it's recyclable. But yeah, keep in mind that's a plastic label on the metallic container. And yeah, let's see what else we have. Another Pretty Paint the bronzer, multi-use bronzer in Margaret. I wanted to try this. Yeah, it was so cute. And I want to try one of their cream bronzers. I like more cream products during the winter time. And then we have the multi-use Illuminator in Karna, also another pretty paint. This is more on the whitish kind of side. And then we have here two of the cream eyeshadows, Kali and Tracy. Pretty similar in the containers, but we'll swatch in a second. We have a concealer in light. So as much as I love these pans, they come in these plastic containers, which I will get rid of if I could, but yeah, maybe in the future, please, Fruit Pretty. But yeah, we have this corrector in light. I have a bronzer in semi-sweet that I wanted to get for a long time, and it was there in my wish list, and I guess I took advantage of their biggest sale of the year. Mineral eyeshadow in Dolce. It's like a basic kind of brown, but it should help my hazel eyes pop even more, because it's more like it has kind of plum color in it, kind of. I don't know how to explain this. And then they always include a sample, and this is Nora Illuminator. I think this is one of their newest illuminators, and we have a sample of it, and we're gonna swatch it and probably play with it today. And yeah, I'm gonna start with their skincare, and this is their new Bakuchiol and Vitamin E Serum. The new ingredient, Bakuchiol, you're gonna kind of hear it everywhere right now. It's very trendy and popular. It's a retinol alternative, so whatever retinol does, this should do about the same. Yeah, it's reducing fine lines, and it's great for sensitive skins. And unlike retinol, this is not gonna break down in the sun or make your skin more sensitive to UV rays. So that's why I would prefer this, because you don't have to apply a sunscreen on top of it when you're using it, and anybody can use this, sensitive skin types, any type of age. This is preventing actually fine lines, so it's an amazing ingredient. And yeah, like I said, it's very, very trendy right now. But besides that, this is made with aloe, leaf juice, glycerin. Let's see what else I like in here. A lot of extracts, a lot of good ingredients in this, and it has vitamin E serum, rosemary, essential oils, a bunch of essential oils. So yeah, so this is a serum, so it should be absorbed fully into the skin. So let's see how that works. Let's see if it has a scent. Oh my goodness, okay, it has a strong scent if you smell it right straight from the bottle. Let's try it on my face. It's hard to describe the scent. It's kind of like plenty rosemary. Yeah, so I definitely smell rosemary in here, like very, very kind of strongly, and I'm not sure if a lot of people love that right before. Yeah, it kind of has that kind of like plenty in a way. So let's see, it's a really weird combination of plants. So it has blue tansy essential oil, helichrysum, neroli. So I do smell the neroli like big time. Frankincense, bergamot, jasmine, and grapefruit. So I think the neroli is the strongest, I guess. And rosemary leaf extract, so kind of like the neroli, I think it's. So you have to like that actually, kind of. But yeah, it's a very interesting combination on the stand. But neroli, I will say 100% I smell the neroli in it. So it did absorb into the skin completely. It feels great, so I'm excited to use this product and hopefully see some less fine lines, I guess, because yeah, it's a great, I guess it has great ingredients. And let me put some a little bit more around my fine lines. because this feels great. So you can use this in the morning and evening under your moisturizer basically, and you're good to go. Okay, next skincare product we have here, the lip balm, their Wonder lip balm, which released in their, let's take it out, in their new cardboard tube that I'm very excited about. And minty. This feels nice actually. I like this one. And I love the cardboard tube especially because, yeah, we don't need plastic, right? So I squeezed too much out, but it went right back in. Okay, let me put one more because I love that. And I'm gonna get straight into the foundation, into the new released Wonder foundation. And I really like that it has very simple ingredients in it. First ingredient is hemp oil, and then it has candelilla wax, Bulgarian rose wax, mango butter, shea butter, titanium dioxide, prickly pear or plum oil, watermelon seed oil, mica, zinc oxide, iron oxide, vitamin E oil, and may contain citric acid. Citric acid usually is preservative, a very natural preservative. If it contains that, it's nothing to worry about. And it's a compostable tube, and I have here shade W3, which is a warm light shade. And let's push it out first, and I'm gonna use actually my liquid eyeliner to push it out. I think this fits. Yeah, you kind of want to push it evenly, so you need to find something that's kind of covering most of that kind of cardboard that it has there at the end. And let's push a little bit out. Okay, and it looks a little bit dark in the tube. I mean, it's kind of my shade, but I'm usually most of my skin kind of shade. My face kind of gets tan even in the winter time because of the sun. So let's swatch it first. And they say this acts like a moisturizer, more like how should I say this? Okay, it's really hard to swatch actually because it's very lightweight. So I'm gonna try to melt it with my finger. And it's actually the same as my hand color, which is really weird. But the coverage is very light, so you can't even tell I swatched it. Like, it's really, really crazy. So let's melt a little bit. Let's see. It's really weird. It looks like my skin. So I hope this gives any coverage because it feels like it's very light. So it doesn't feel like a foundation when I swatch it. It's more like tinted moisturizer. So let's see if it's that. I don't have any moisturizer on my face like I specified. I seen on the Root Pretty Instagram page they shared that you don't need a moisturizer really because it's a moisturizer itself, because it has so many good butters and ingredients, and they say it's covering but we'll see how much it covers now. From my first swatch impression, I will say it's a very light coverage. So let's see about that. And then I wouldn't really call it a foundation, maybe a tinted moisturizer. And let's just use fingers on one side because I'm really curious what it does. And I'm gonna apply a little more into the areas I have more discoloration. So it does feel like a moisturizer overall. And I'm not sure if it does anything because I see all my spots on my face, as you can see. Let's see if we can cover that somehow. but yeah, as you can see, it doesn't cover much. It's more like a moisturizer with tiny little bit of coverage, I will say, but it's very minimal. And I think fingers are working the best because you kind of warm up the product when you apply it, because all the butters, I guess, need to melt a little bit. So I don't know, it's very light coverage, definitely moisturizing. I have dry to normal skin right now, and yeah, it feels like a great moisturizer to have right now for me, especially for my skin type, and especially in the winter time, actually. But yeah, the coverage is definitely light, maybe to medium, I would say. I do see it, it's there, as you can see it. I see it more around my eyes if I apply it. Like, I have dark kind of discoloration around my eyes, and if I apply it, you kind of see that going away, right? A little bit. Right? You can tell. I mean, I have puffiness and stuff, which I can't take away, but I do see a little bit of coverage. And I didn't even use a concealer, so yeah. But it shows, it does shows all the spots. It's not gonna cover that. The pores very large, so you can see them still there. My pores, my pores. Yeah, I guess this is the Wonder Foundation. It's a very light coverage foundation. Oh, very moisturizing. I will say this is the first kind of foundation made for dry skin. You definitely want to try this if you have dry skin. Try it to normal, I will call it. I will say so. Yeah, very moisturizing. I do feel like it moisturizes very well. You definitely don't need an extra moisturizer underneath, even though I have like more dry skin. It does feel a little bit tacky, as you can see. It doesn't dry, or maybe it's gonna absorb during the day, but it feels like I applied something there. It's kind of like balmy in a way, so keep that in mind. It's kind of there, but yeah, it feels nice actually. I don't know, I really like it because I guess to moisturize and get something extra, yeah, moisturize is amazing. It's like really feeling like a balm. Okay, so let's go into my concealer that I have here, and this is in Prime and Conceal in Light. I tried a sample before in the past, and I wanted to get their concealer, but I think because of the packaging, I kind of want to go like a truly zero waste product in the future. So it's really hard to find a zero waste concealer that works, so yeah, I'm just gonna use this for now. I'm gonna have a full review on my blog about this, but I tried it in the past and I think it's nice. So let's put a swatch here. This is great for like skin tones. This is in the shade, it doesn't have it on it. Okay, I have to peel this sticker from the container to the Light. This is Prime and Conceal in Light, and I'm gonna take a little bit and just, ooh, okay, I'm just gonna dab it with my brush. I guess you can use your fingers too, but because I have nails, sometimes it's really hard to do that. And this is a warm concealer. It's on the yellowish kind of, peach yellowish a little bit, so it's concealing purplish, bluish, I guess, greenish colors in your skin if you have any. I still have that swallowing, as you can see. My eyes are swollen, even though I sleep 8 hours. But yeah, I do have discoloration too, and this concealer is working great, and it has a lot of moisturizing good ingredients in it, and I liked it when I tried it before, and it's applying very easily with the brush, and yeah, I like it. I think it's delivers what I wanna get, and interesting. Even though it's a light coverage foundation, I don't know, I like this kind of like satin finish that the foundation kind of give me. Okay, and I'm gonna use a powder to set. I don't have a powder here. Let's see, let me find a powder. I'm just gonna use a random powder to set. And I'm just setting my under eyes. This is what I do in the winter time. I don't touch my face with anything. It's just because I get some creasing because of the fine lines that I have under my eyes when I smile. And this is all I do. I try to focus kind of just where I smile more, where I get these lines, and that's it. That's all I do. What we have here next, bronzer. We have the cream bronzer in, this is Margaret, and I like these cute cases. Okay, and this is a very kind of basic bronzer, cream bronzer, and we're gonna use our fingers to apply it. Like it's not too warm, or it's not too it's not too ashy like a contour bronzer. It's kind of like in between. So we're gonna apply this. I'm gonna also use my fingers. Ooh, this is intense. Okay, and I'm trying to just go under my bone. That's where I feel the bone here. And then I slightly go up to blend. Ooh, okay. I didn't use a lot of product, and yeah, it's very nice. I really like the color actually. It's hard to go wrong with this, like for light skin tones like mine, kind of light to medium. It's kind of the perfect bronzer, I would say, because I like to contour my face with the basic bronzer. I don't have to worry about contouring. I just bronze with one product, and that's it. And yeah, I guess this works very well, and I like that it's so easy to melt and apply with my fingers, and I use very, very little product. It's so pigmented. I don't need to use a lot of product, so I'm just dabbing and blending, I guess, with my fingers. So kind of melting with the foundation and blend. And yeah, so easy. Actually, I like this a lot. Such a beautiful color. Okay, this was a good color. The color Margaret. Now we also have a mineral bronze, and this is in semi-sweet, and this is a powder, and this one has the sticker on. Okay, so these are so pigmented, but this is also called semi-sweet, and it's very, very pigmented. So I'm gonna swatch it for you next to the other bronzer, and it's also kind of like a basic bronzer, not too ashy, not too warm. So I think you can get away with this one as a blush and a bronzer in one. So let's use a little bit. And wow, it's intense. So I just dab my brush gently, like seriously. I didn't even swirl the brush at all into that because it's so intense. So yeah, this is beautiful. Ooh, okay, so yeah, I tried a sample before of the semi-sweet and I know I wanted to get it, so that's why I got it. Okay, what else we have here? We have Illuminators, Pretty Paint, Hydrating Cream, Multi-Use Illuminator in Karna. And Karna, it looks like a kind of like a whitish in the pan. So let's get a swatch on this Karna, and it looks kind of like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like a satin, kind of white. So this is like a frosty color, I will call it. It's kind of like a whitish champagne, kind of on the champagne side. How should I call this? Not really golden, it's whitish. Yeah, we should call it frosty, I guess. So let's apply it, and I'm still gonna use my finger, smelt it, and ooh, okay, it's a satin finish to this, kind of pearl. Yeah, it's more like a pearl because, okay, it's not too intense, blends well, I will say easily, and it's very natural. Actually, it looks very natural. So you're not gonna look like a clown, I guess, with this kind of whitish. Sometimes these are a little bit too much, and especially when they are on the white side, it wouldn't complement the warm skin tones. So I think this looks fairly nice, and yeah, very nice actually, very natural. Yep. So let's do a little bit more since it's so nice, because why not? And I'm gonna put a little bit in the inner corner of my eye because I don't have any highlighters today, and then any whiter eyeshadow, and a little bit under my brow. Yeah, very nice actually. I really like this, as you can see. Yeah, I like this. I like this actually. Surprised. And they also include a mini sample of their new Illuminator in Nora. I think this is the new one. And it says on their website this is a light shimmery peach pink shade, and it also makes an incredible eyeshadow. So we might do that today. Okay, it's a very bright whitish kind of color, white peach color, more like a peach. Let's see how this swatches, and I'm gonna put it next to, okay, this is more intense. This is very intense, the powder. Ooh. So it's very similar to the Karna, but Karna is more muted and quiet, where this one is wham in your bam. Like seriously, as you can see, it's there. Like it's still frosty, but it's like woo, pow, 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 pow. So what I want to do now, I actually want to layer it on top of my cheek. For that I'm gonna use the fan brush, because yeah, you need very minimal application on this, and even though my fan brush is hard to go inside this, I'm gonna try to be very gentle with this, because as you can see it's so intense, like very intense. So I'm gonna apply very little product, very little product. What I thought, that's what I thought. It's hard with this sample to fit my brush in. So here I applied a little more, trying to kind of clean it up, but it's hard. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use another brush. Kind of blend in, because here I kind of made a mess. So I'm just gonna blend it in. Okay, that worked. Ooh. Okay. So I kind of blend it in with my foundation, I guess. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply it in the inner corner of my eye, because I feel like this is gonna pop. Ooh, it's gonna pop so nice. Okay, that's nice. You see that? It opens my eye so much. So I put just a little bit in there, and you can see it's a big difference. Now, if I was to use a wet brush, it will be even double intense. Like, it will double the intensity level on this, because that's what a wet eyeshadow sparkle in it does. Extra sparkles. Ooh, okay, this really opened my eye, like a lot. So it works well as an eyeshadow, if you guys were wondering, and it looks amazing, I'll say. You can use it just straight as an eyeshadow on your eyelid and look like Snow White or something. Okay, we're getting into eyeshadows. I have here 2 cream eyeshadows, and we have Collie and Tracy, and I had another in the past which I love. And just to let you know right off the bat, these are smelling so strongly as oil. I think it has an oil-based shade. They are oil-based. And okay, the difference between Collie and Tracy, because they look so similar, is looks like one slightly darker than the other one. And we have, I'm gonna swatch and put them side by side. Ooh, these are intense too. Hey, okay. So it's a slight, so it's kind of messy a little bit because I took too much, and it's really hard to dip even my fingers in there. But yeah, we have on the bottom, which one is which? So we have on the top Collie. This is Collie on the top. It's more like a basic kind of like shimmery brown. And then on the bottom we have Tracy, which looks very, very similar, but it's more, it has kind of like a purple undertone to it. So I think it's perfect for my hazel eyes. Anything with purple makes my green pop even more. So yeah, the shades don't look like such a big difference in between them, but it's just the undertone in them. I don't know if it's gonna look better on my fingers. You can see the purple in this, this is the purple kind of base color, and the other one has kind of like a brown. So there's the difference in between them. And I also have here a powder eyeshadow that I got in Dolce, and this is more like a basic brown, like I said, but it has kind of like a purplish hue to it. And I'm gonna apply this in my crease today. Okay, let's swatch this first. This is Dolce. I'm gonna put it here on top of my eyeshadows, so you can see it's more like a brown. It looks a lot like the bronzer that I just got, like the semi-sweet. Let's see, does it look like the same? So it's just a flat color of those two, kind of, if that makes sense. I'm into that kind of range color. So I'm gonna put it side by side with the semi-sweet bronzer, and it's slightly darker, but kind of in the same range color. I guess I'm going for that. As you can see, this is the eyeshadow and this is the bronzer, the semi-sweet bronzer, kind of mauvey shade to it. So we're gonna do the crease with this. I think this color is great for every day, such a great basic color. But yeah, it's suiting me just perfect. Like seriously, this was a great pick. And then I want to apply both colors, the cream eyeshadow, one on one eye and the other one on the other eye, to kind of see if we spot a difference. And I'm gonna try to use my fingers, and we're gonna use Kali first, and this one has more like a brown kind of base to it, like a bronze kind of shade. Now if you're wondering, you can't use this wet because they are oil based, but you can use an oil if you wanna kind of dilute them and use them in another fun way. So this is Kali, and then on the other eye I'm gonna use the other one, Tracy, and I think Tracy is my favorite from the both. So Tracy and Kali. Okay, and now we have the last product that I have here to try out is their liquid eyeliner, which is in a glass container, and I'm gonna use here a mirror and I'm gonna apply it. I think I need to get another one. This is a great mascara actually, and I like that it's also in a glass tube. I don't like many mascaras from the non-toxic world, but I like this one. It's black, it's making my eyelashes look long, it gives a little bit of curl, a little bit of volume, and very easy to apply. And yeah, that's it. Very, very easy. So because I don't have a lip product today, we're gonna use the eyeshadow actually that I used in the crease. This is Dolce, and I'm just gonna dab a little bit on my lips. I already have the lip balm on, and just to get a little color. And voila. Okay, so let's sum it up, what I like and what I disliked, I guess, if there's anything that I disliked today. Like the new Bakuchiol and Vitamin E serum. I think it's very easy, lightweight. Yeah, I don't see why I shouldn't love this. It's very pleasant. Love the lip balm, the Wonder Lip lip balm. The packaging, it's absolutely zero waste, plastic free. Absolutely love. Mixed, I would say. I wouldn't really call this a foundation, but actually, as you can see, my face is glowing. It looks very, very beautiful. It looks well hydrated. The coverage is lightweight, light, maybe, I'm not sure if it's really medium. It's not buildable, so don't count on adding more to get more coverage, because you won't get more coverage. But I feel like it's giving that very beautiful hydration to the skin, because it's kind of like a balmy moisturizer, should we call it, tinted moisturizer. And yeah, kind of unexpected, the shades. It fits, I guess, perfectly. W3. I was surprised how well this color, I guess, fit me. Actually feels very comfortable, but definitely tacky. It leaves the skin a little bit tacky and balmy like, but it's just gonna stay well hydrated. I will recommend this for very dry skin, or if you live in winter wonderland like me right now, only for those purposes. Otherwise you're gonna look like a hot mess. Then we have the concealer, very hydrating. I really like this concealer. I wish I could change the packaging that it comes in, kind of make a cardboard or something else that it can be purchased in, and they'll be like really happy, because you know I want to go plastic free and zero waste if I can, which is kind of impossible so far, especially if you want some amazing bomb products. But yeah, the concealer, I'm just gonna love it this season. It's perfect, hydrating. The shade, it's nice. It's covering all the discoloration around the eye, and I have plenty. Then we have the cream bronzer in Margaret, very beautiful, but this is only for light skin tones, I would say, because otherwise it's not gonna show. Very, how should I say this, foolproof. You can't go wrong with this because it's so easy to apply and you can mess up. It's not too intense, very little product that you need, and it's just beautiful. And then we have the semi-sweet bronzer that I got here. Beautiful. Just a dab on this because it's intense, and I absolutely think you can use this as an eyeshadow too. And as you can see today, I applied eyeshadow as my lips, so you can use this all over your face, especially that is so intense and amazing. Then we have I have the Illuminators, and the Illuminator cream illuminator in Carna. It's great for every day. It's very beautiful. It's not too intense, not too crazy. I really like this. You can't go wrong with it. It's just beautiful. And then the Nora, as you can see, if you want something more extreme, go for Nora. Yeah, if you will blend it with a brush in the skin, it's not gonna be so crazy. But if you wanna amp it up, this works great, especially if you're gonna use it wet. Then it's gonna be even more intense than this, even though they use it just dry. I totally forgot to use the eyeshadow primer. I just noticed now. As you can see, all the eyeshadows work well without the primer. I have to try this, and I'm gonna leave, I guess, a review on my website. With my finger, just by dabbing in this product, it's hard to get some product out, so I'm really curious what it's gonna be like. It feels like a balm, kind of moisturizing balm. I hope it leaves the skin a little bit tacky, and kind of, when you apply like powder, kind of set it, so it's kind of like that in a way. It doesn't feel like a concealer because it's not. It's more like a balmy tinted balm. You can see it here. This is the tinted balm kind of product, and then you know when you apply it, it's gonna leave the skin tacky. So kind of like the foundation, kind of like balmy with a tacky feel. It's not gonna cover much discoloration because it's not very pigmented, but I can't tell that now because I totally forgot about it. But yeah, it has some slight color in it, but it has that balmy feel, kind of not greasy at all. So yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. Yeah, and then cream eyeshadows, love it, like both of them. It's a very slight difference, so it's up to you. I mean, even depending on your eye color. Go with bronze if you want Kali. This is like a true bronze. If you want a purplish iridescence, go with Tracy. Slightly different, but I don't know, for me, I'm totally such a sucker for purplish shades, so I will definitely go with that. The liquid eyeliner, very skinny wand, the liquid eyeliner. As you can see, it's very easy to feather and apply with it, and you can just even stamp, and I do this a lot, like I stamp and move, and then you can create that perfect kind of line and just connect. So it's easier to control, especially when you follow your lash line. It's easier to control with, but yeah, very easy to use, very comfortable. I like that it's kind of low, so it's easy to kind of not make mistakes, and yeah, very comfortable with this. It's wearing well. Yeah, doesn't feel dry or anything like that. And yeah, basically these were my products that I tried. I'm also gonna try the shampoo and conditioner bar that I got, and I'm gonna leave a review probably on my blog. Let me know if you have any questions about this product. Let me know if you guys gonna get the Wonder foundation, or are you excited about this new product and also their new Wonder Lip in the cardboard tube. This actually made me very happy, and I want to see more products like this in the future. Real pretty, because I think this is the future of beauty. Yeah, that was my video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.